Yo, guys, it's the shadow self. It's the shadow version of what would have been. Never mind, I'm not going that Christmas route. Anyways, for pretty sensible reasons, I'm not going to show myself right away. But this is a video for now that will actually last longer than a minute. So instead of throwing a short on the weekends, like I usually do, one or two of them every other day, I'm going to just make a longer video and see what this goes with. Um, I actually have a good enough idea why I might make this one about. Well, I might make this one about, but it's just I'm making it super casual anyways, so there you go. But I like to really dive into something that I think I know how to explain right now, which is what the quote unquote home base I made before is really like in essence, and or explain further, and then what it would mean for people to there was a few examples I could have made with this. Oh yeah. Okay, so when the okay, so like the essence of home base, and then other awkward, deeper truths to our life. And so there is a soap product called Dr. Bronner's 18-in-1 hand soap or body soap or versatile soap. It's like an 18-in-1 use soap, and this soap bottle has a lot of text on it. I'm not even gonna call it wall text because that's who I am. So like I am that kind of person. I am linguistically the wall text kind of person. So who am I to call it that? But it just there's a lot that goes into that bottle, which is more of a. It's not so much a religious pandering thing with all of the proverbs and the messages about the Lord and Jesus Christ and all that. It's very interesting because it does have a lot of messages on there that are actually some of it even teaches you how to use the soap, but the messages are very positive, affirming, and very good advice giving. And so there's an element of truth to reading uh, all that good stuff on a single object item, which has nothing to do with really so far as you would think. And there's an even more awkward truth to not only having that value from an object, but to have it in the middle of taking a shower or taking a bath, or even using it to clean your car or clean your house. And maybe it's like nighttime, you see the stars, the starry night, and you're like, there are those awkward times where I can only read a Snickers bar or a Crunch bar or a M&M's packet, and that's all I can read at night. And then I can read this Dr. Bronner's bottle thing at night, and I'll feel comfortable. Why is that such an awkward feeling? Why do you have to read an object to feel comfortable at night? It's the same feeling I had when I wanted to be a Twitch and YouTube streamer, live stream person on the internet, when I thought that there was a good enough excuse to do all nighters for celebratory events and scheduled film shootings and having all those really cool event stuff going on for me on my personal end of being a content creator. And that was a long ways back of how I want that to work, even to this day. It's the exact same feeling. What I mean when I say home base is not so much the essence, awkward, deeper truth of do you want to be someone who does not know how to fit in on purpose by design, which I guess would be better anyways, even if that's difficult AF. Or would you rather see it that maybe there is a home base that just not described in that certain fashion? I think because I'm still someone who believes that discomfort is the fuel that I really needed, and I don't really need anything else on my own happiness. So to be saying this stuff about home base, how many times I'm going to quote this on a shadow, uh, it's like it's beautiful. You don't have to be comfortable to fit in. You don't even have to be fitting in to be comfortable. You find these things for your own life. You make sure that you delve into the world of your own dreams. You don't worry about being comfortable. You have to stay outside the comfort bubble to begin with so that it expands to you as long as you're in discomfort. Discomfort does not stay forever. The comfort bubble always expands to you the longer you stay out of it. And that's a weird paradox, but it works for a lot of people anyways. And I think that's how it works anyways. But the last couple minutes I'll throw for this video is there are awkward, deeper truths like that. I made examples about Twitch streaming, about Dr. Bronner's soap, about being at night during the starry night skies with the stars are aligning everywhere. Not the freaking, not even directly referencing the zodiac again, but like it's stuff like that where you don't even worry about what doesn't fit into a certain home base. They didn't have to work with that. But these deeper awkward truths happen all the time for people, where you have these. You don't even have to see yourself as a philosopher be like this. You could think that something is actually beautiful in its own right as a simple person, and you still know how to see it that way. And it just the reason people say that you're not alone and that you don't always have there's no way you can have the only rehearsal day I experience is because people who have had the same experience before know how to relay that somehow. And so even if they know that it sounds similar, it may be still be unique. It's not to hold a certain reservation for something the appearance of being unique, even if it actually isn't. I believe in something called unique and relatable. I said this before on this channel before. Unique and relatable. The ascertainments that maybe possibly something is unique, but can still be related anyways, and you're relatable even if you still stand out. And there's nothing too discharming, I should say, about being able to stand out with a problem like the home base and not needing to be comfortable in life, because the comfort and the real comfort in this life comes from being comfortable in the discomfort. And you don't need to feel fitting in to make the sense out of the world we're in. There's nothing like actually being on a journey where you find answers to things over time, if not more. And you don't even need those answers to begin with, but they are pretty nice, aren't they? But you find it for yourself that you don't really need answers to your problems to keep going. Same as with the cancer neurosis convincing people, as per psych hacks. Thank you very much, Dr. Ryan Taraban, for that at least. Well, before he blew up and viral, but like I'm gonna cap that forever. But like how he actually explains that people who have, same with Rich Lop as well, where you don't have to know something to be able to do something about it. And it's like a very simply put in my own words, I guess. Well, but even when you do know something about your situation, you still should act anyways. I mean, there's action enough for enough things, but action is not the only thing you have to do. But it is certainly involved, no matter how shallow wicked that sounds. But I'm just here to say, for the last minute, that take care of yourselves, guys. Don't be afraid of your own shadow. Yeah, but seriously, like a lot of these Jungian philosophies actually help a lot of people. Like, shout out to Jordan Peterson as well. So it's like where psychology and even PhDs for that matter don't have to be in dismay for what they mean. Like, you can literally like get a PhD in neuroscience, or hell, if they even allow this, certain psychologies that allow you to be spiritual and religious, then you don't have to worry about anything else. But it's like these philosophies are important through and through without the woo or with. So that's all I got for you now. End card content. Maybe nothing right now because I won't be able to edit anyways. But I wish you guys best of luck. Stay still because someone will still ever be on the move, believe it or not. And then it's just a matter of time, because stealing Angel's catchphrase, the time is indeed now. Love you all. Kissing my shadow.